Hey, what's up? My name is Alistair. This is my first video of many. This video is purely going to be about how to source and kind of a little bit about myself, introduce who I am, what I do. So firstly, before I get started with the sourcing, I'm going to tell you a bit about me. So my name is Alistair, I already said that. I'm 23, I live in the UK in Scotland. I've been selling on Amazon for about 3 years. I had a different business beforehand, which wasn't doing very well. I'm selling to big retailers, and they were just screwing me over. I was too much of a small seller. So luckily I managed to find out I could sell my products on Amazon, and I've kind of just grown from there. Before going any further, let me explain what Amazon FBA is. It stands for Fulfillment by Amazon, and it basically means you're partaking in their fulfillment program, which enables you to store all of your products and have them shipped out by Amazon. This also means that you can become a prime seller, which means all the prime customers which are paying money every single month to be an Amazon customer are going to prioritize buying your product over anybody else's, which means you can charge slightly more for it. So I've been selling for about 3 years now. I started in April 2016, so it took about 6 to 7 months, maybe a little bit longer, to take an income from it. I now have a full-time income from Amazon. I actually employ my girlfriend as well. We've created a separate account together that is purely selling books, used books specifically. It's a really great growing market, and I'd encourage most people to start there. But my current business, it's mostly arbitrage. So I'm buying online arbitrage and retail arbitrage. That basically means buying from anywhere that I can. It's mostly from retail stores and clearances. Charity shops are also a great place to start. Benefits of doing this, and it makes it so easy to start, is it's accessible. I don't have to buy thousands of each product. I can buy as little or as much as I want generally. You don't have to create accounts with anybody. So that's what I'd recommend for most people starting. Anyway, I don't need to go into that now. That's something for another video. This video is going to be more about sourcing online. I'm actually going to show you how to source online, what kind of things I do, and how I do it. And hopefully I'll find some more products to make some more money. It's that easy. The reason for kind of making these videos, I see so many people scamming people online. Get rich quick, you can make this much money from Amazon, all this kind of stuff. I'm fed up with it. I'd rather be honest, and I want to share my honest opinion with it. I want to share my successes, my losses, and just kind of, if you're interested in doing something online, I don't need to lose lots of money. I'd like to help you. So I've actually gone over a few things there. Don't worry if you don't understand any of the terminology or anything I've explained. I'm going to do lots more videos which go into far more detail about all these little things to hopefully help you become a successful seller. Now what I'm going to do is actually do some live sourcing. I'm going to do some manual sourcing and some sourcing using some software that I've used. It'll kind of give you two different ways of doing it. It's actually information which you can use right now to start your Amazon business. So I hope it really helps, and let me know if you have any questions or any feedback on my video. This is, as I said, it's my first one, so please do let me know. Anyway, let's get to the computer and let's start sourcing. To my screen, I'm going to do a quick bit of sourcing to show you how easy it is to source products. I use a bit of software called FBA Wizard Pro. I'm not going to go into all the details of it. I'm just going to show you how I use it. I'm going to do future videos explaining different features of it. And different tactics of sourcing and all that kind of stuff. There's a few things here which you might not understand, so don't worry. Again, like I said, I'll be discussing those in future videos. If I don't do it soon enough, you can just Google it and I'm sure you'll be able to find an answer. So the first product that I have found is a Nintendo 3DS charger. I found it on Argos in the UK for £6.99, and I searched it on Amazon. So what I do, actually let's just get rid of that. I found this product here. I can copy and paste the title there. Let's go on Amazon. I can then paste it. Scroll down. Okay, perfect. There it is. So there you go. You can see it sells for £19.90. So there's a few different things I check for when sourcing for products. I don't just say, okay, well that sounds good, I was going to buy it. The main things are the sales rank, the profit, the graph, and the reviews. Oh, my battery's about to die. Hopefully it doesn't die. Quickly, let's have a look at the profit. £6.99. Let's enter that into my little calculator. Great, that makes a return of investment of 90%, which is £6.35 profit, which is great. So that's enough profit for me. Usually I'll go for a minimum of, say, 30%. So that's well over, which is fantastic. The next thing I look at is the graph. Kind of what I'm looking for here is just a lot of activity, maintaining within a small range here. I'm also checking to make sure the price isn't fluctuating too much. All these pink dots are kind of quite steady in line of around £20, which is good. I previously around £15, but perhaps a low this would indicate a low sort of stock level of the supplier. So I would say this is a pretty good product to buy. The next thing I would check would be the reviews. As you can see, they're mostly 5-star reviews. The reviews don't matter a huge amount, but I mean, if they're all 1-star reviews, people aren't going to be buying that product. It's generally going to be a bad product. So why would you want to sell a bad product? You wouldn't. So I would actually buy this product, and I'd probably buy, I don't know, 50 to 100. So that's a return of investment of £6.35 on that product. Due to the fact that I'm a VAT registered seller, it's about £5. So 5 times 100, that's £500 profit, and that took me about 3 minutes. That was pretty easy. Okay, so let's find another product. This is FBA Wizard Pro. It's a piece of software that scans for you. So rather than manually going through each individual product, it takes all the products from that website and it puts them in a nice kind of spreadsheet like this. So you can easily and quickly go through them. When you're sourcing for products, speed is quite important, otherwise you'll be there for ages. So this is a little product I found earlier. It's a Sega console Mega Drive. You can see both the pictures here. So the first thing I do is check the pictures, make sure it's the same product. Sometimes it makes mistakes and it finds 2 random products and it seems to think they're the same. So it's always important to check yourself to make sure they are the same product. So you can see here you're buying it for £34.99 and selling it for £59.87. That's pretty good. It gives you a profit of £10.90. You can see here the sales rank is 1000. We still need to check to make sure that's not a subcategory and it's a main category rank. So let's have a quick look and open up these 2 tabs. So this is the Amazon listing. So we know it costs £34.99. You can check it here. Yeah, it's the lowest price, which is fantastic. First things first, let's check the sales rank. So excuse how slow this internet is. Here we go, 836 in PC and video games. Perfect. You can see here it's 37, which is the subcategory. So ignore this one and we focus on this one here. Under 50,000, great. We will go for one of those if the margin is correct. So double check it here, 34.99. There you go, 31.15%. It's a profit adjusted to £8.72, which is great. Reviews, again, 4-star reviews, which is perfect. We can buy that. It's not a bad product. You can see here the sales graph. It's kind of gone up a little bit, but it's still below 2,000, so I'd say it's pretty good. And the price has kind of maintained a relatively stable price, which is also really important. And I would say, yes, I'd get some of those. How many would I get? So using this piece of software, it's 126 sales. How many other sellers are there? Oh yeah, that's another point. Also look at how many other sellers there are. You're looking at the fulfilled by Amazon, so we can quickly click Prime. 1, 2, 3. There's a few sellers, but they're all kind of a stable price. So it's good to kind of bear in mind how many other sellers there are. You means you wouldn't buy 100 of them, say. I would say comfortably buy 50 of those. So the profit was roughly £8, so 50 times 8, I think is about £400. So that's 1,000, almost £1,000 profit is made so far on 2 products. Let's have a look, see what else we can find. Here, see if you can find something which is not electrical. Sports and outdoors. Yeah, one thing to check here is if we look at this one, I mean, it seems, okay, so 53% margin, which is great, £9 profit. But what I'm going to show you is something which would put me off buying this one. So you can see here, it doesn't have a buy box. So a buy box, I can show you on this product, is a price here, and it tells you a seller's name here. So it basically means that when I click add to basket, I'm going to be buying it from this person. On this product, it doesn't have a buy box, so there's nothing here to click add to basket. It only says see buying options. This generally indicates to me that this price is inflated and too high. So we can check that with a graph. There you go. So you can see here, this tells you that Amazon sells this product. So it usually sells for £16.99, and it's an inflated price due to nobody having the item. You could take a risk on this, maybe buy a few less items. I'm very anti-risk, so I would say probably not. And you can check the cost price of £16.99. So if that price was to go back down and Amazon was to get some stock, I wouldn't touch it. So that product would be a no for me. Okay, let's keep looking. Okay, that looks interesting. That's quite a lot of profit. Again, it's electrical. I think I must have done an electrical search or something. Okay, so first things first, let's check the images to make sure they match. Yes, they look pretty similar. Yep, sales rank 1,500, which is good. Cost price £109, sales price £170. Let's check this out. Also, another thing to bear in mind while these are loading is look for smaller items. Generally, smaller items are cheaper to ship. You can fit more in a box, which brings down your shipping cost, which is another great thing. And the fulfillment fees are lower because it's a smaller item, and then your storage fees are lower. Okay, so let's check the sales rank. There we go. So the sales rank is in a different place this time. So it's 2,681 in computers, which is actually different to here. Yeah, it's different here. So that's why you always go and check on the Amazon listing. So 2,600 in computers. You can see here the subcategories, so you'd ignore that one and focus on that. So yes, that's a good sales rank. Next, let's look at the price. We're buying it for £109, is that right? Yeah, £109. Well, £110 roughly. Put that in. So 20% margin. I mean, I probably, as it's a higher valued item, I'd still probably buy this, but that's your call. Profit is £23, which is good. And then the lastly, let's just check the rank to make sure it's. So that's interesting. You can see the price here has dropped. So it's dropped to £99 when Amazon have it. So yellow means that Amazon have the buy box. The price is generally £99, and it's obviously been inflated for December and January to £153. So in this case, I'd actually extend the range to see what the price was doing. This is actually fluctuating quite a lot. Being cautious, I wouldn't advise this for a new seller. However, if you're feeling a bit brave or you've been selling for a little while, perhaps you could buy a smaller quantity and be prepared to hold onto the product for longer. I'd be comfortable buying 10 to 20. Yeah, 10 to 20 would be comfortable buying. So that would be sort of £300 to £600 return on investment. Nice, that's £1,600 profit so far. Let's keep searching. By the way, I'm actually going to go and buy all these products afterwards because they're good finds. So I'm not just doing this for show, I'm actually generally going to buy these products. Let's keep looking. Let's have a look at this toy. Toys are a great product to sell. They're non-seasonal. I mean, they sell very well at Christmas, but then people have birthdays and gifts are bought all the time, so it's not a bad product to start on. Let's have a look at this. This seems to be quite a good margin. £8.27 profit. That's a 63% margin. Let's have a look at the photos. Yes, they match up. Right, let's have a look at these further. So just bear in mind this ranked 2,000. Let's see if it's the same on the Amazon listing. Okay, so £27. Let's check down. 2,259. That's roughly right. It's a little bit off. So yes, that's in the toys category. So in toys category, I could go up to 100,000 or even 150,000 and feel quite comfortable at buying a product there, knowing it's going to sell. You can see here it's the subcategory, so it's a much lower sales rank. So ignore that and focus on this main category rank. Really important. Next thing, let's check the margin. We buy it for £12.99. So let's put that into our calculator. There is a free version of this, but it's just if you Google FBA fees calculator for the UK, you can then put the product in the ASIN, which is this number here, and you can then find the product price and profit that way. But I use the software, it's just quicker. There you go. So it's a £6.86 profit, £5.49 for me as being VAT registered. So 52%, that's a pretty good return on investment. Last thing we're going to check is the graph, make sure it's stable. Yep, that's pretty stable. I mean, you can see with just the colors, that's very stable. The sales rank hasn't gone too far out to 4,000, but hasn't gone too much higher than 4,000. So that's a pretty good buy. I'd be looking at buying as many as I could, possibly 200, 300 of those. Obviously, when you're buying from a retailer, you can be limited as much as they have, but I reckon I could get at least 200 of those. So 200 times £6. What's that? About £1,200. That's a pretty good return on investment for buying those. So that's 2,000, almost £3,000 profit so far. I think that's probably enough sourcing. I'm actually going to get on with this myself now and buy some more things. It's pretty good on Argos at the moment. I hope that's helped. If you have any more questions or anything like that regarding any of this sourcing, I'm going to do more videos explaining different elements of this and how to really sort of delve into it further. I mean, I've been doing it for quite a while, so I can kind of look at a graph and know what to do. But it looks quite a mess if you're new to this, so I'm going to do more videos explaining that in further detail. So I hope this has helped. If you have any questions or any feedback, I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much.